Guys, rice and beans. I have my goat meat over here. I have my potatoes au gratin, and I have my macaroni and cheese. You guys, if you want to see how I prepared this dish, like, comment, subscribe. But let's get into the kitchen and let's get to it. I have my meat right here. We're going to open up this package and get the meat out. Okay. It's fresh goat meat. This is the leg, a leg that we have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the fat and all that comes with it. You can see this is really fresh goat meat, you guys. I'm going to get my lemons. I have some fresh sour oranges as well to wash this up. Make sure you have a pot of boiling water, which I have over on the side. So let me start cleaning this, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I'm done, because it does take a very long time. The reason why you want to you have to be very precautious with this is because it is gamey, and you don't want your meat smelling like you don't want it smelling gamey when you're eating it. So that's why you have to wash it with your lemons, your sour oranges, your vinegar. And then we're going to clean this really nice. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like before I give it a hot steam bath. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to remove all of the fat. Show you the meat that's here, and this is the fat that have all been removed. It's a lot. So when you're buying goat meat, you're going to realize that you're not going to get more meat. It seems as if there's always more fat than meat, or about equal amount. Okay, so this is all of the fat that was removed from the meat. So this is why, and it's not a meat that if you're on a budget that you're going to buy. Okay, so this is a really expensive cut of meat, and it's considered a delicacy, quite honestly, in Haitian cuisine. So you guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wash it with my sour oranges, okay? Sour oranges, my limes in there. I'm going to cut them up. I'm going to wash it out, get rid of this, throw this in the trash, all of this fat, and then we're going to give it a hot, warm bath, and we'll get back, and I'll show you what it looks like when I remove it, when I'm done. Okay, you guys, so I have this in a hot bath. This is hot boiling water. It has vinegar in it, the lemons, the limes, and sour oranges, just to make sure that all of the odor, you don't smell anything, quite honestly, but you just want to make sure it's nice and clean, and it smells, tastes, and it's really tasty when you cook it. So I'm going to rinse this water off. You see I have the rind and everything when I boil it, so we're just gonna rinse it off, remove everything, all of the peels and all. And I like to wash my this kind of particular meat because it's so fatty in a silver, a metal bowl, and not in plastic, because the fat gets caked onto a plastic bowl. So you just want to use a metal bowl when you're doing this. Okay, you guys, here we go. I have some épices du chef. This is like a multi-purpose seasoning right there. I have some Lowry's seasoning salt. I'm gonna eyeball it, you guys, just to make sure that it's it covers the top part. You don't want to add too much of that because of the too much salt. Sprig of thyme. I have a couple of sprigs of fresh flat leaf Italian parsley. My Scotch bonnet. I have some a couple rosemary and about 6 cloves in there. All right, that I've washed. And then I have some sour orange juice for the acid that we're gonna add in there. I have some of the seeds, so I really should have, I wanted to show you. Okay, very important, guys. You need the acid in there. And then of course I have my épices that I'm gonna put in there. My épices is that color because I blend it with a lot of red bell peppers and a lot of the parsley, which changes the color, okay? And then the next thing I'm going to add is my adobo. I'm going to just eyeball it because, remember, I've already added the Lowry seasoning salt. And then right here, I have my pickles. I'm just going to use some of the juice to it, okay? Some of the juice to my the acid from this, okay? Hold on. Okay. We don't need the cabbage in there. A couple, just if you could see, like a couple of them, 1, 2, 3, ain't gonna hurt it, all right? And a couple of squirts of yellow mustard. That's it. Now we're gonna toss this really well. We're gonna marinate this. This is for Sunday's dinner. I'm gonna toss this up really nicely. Okay, and then I have, I'm gonna be using 6 garlic cloves. I'm gonna peel them and I'm gonna crush them into this. So you guys, you're just gonna mix this very well, marinate it, okay? Make sure all of the seasoning get right. I can't do this with the camera. Hold on, I gotta use both of them. All right, you guys, and I cut up some bell peppers. I've used some orange. If you can see in there, some orange, some red, some green. Whatever colors you have, you can just throw on top. You guys, this is going to go in the refrigerator. And then we're going to cover this up. And then we're going to be cooking. It's going to take some time to cook, you guys. So I just don't want you to think that this is an easy and quick meal to make. It does take time to prepare. But the outcome is amazing. It is extraordinary. And you won't regret it. So we're going to put this and marinate this. And then we're going to be cooking it. And we're going to show you what it looks like, you guys. Right into the pot. And we're going to cook that for about half an hour. This has been cooking now for about 2 hours and a half, honestly. It was a little tough, but now it's fork tender. It's delicious. And now I'm going to put it in the oven to brown. I have my pan ready. Just keep it on there just to protect it. And then we're going to just start putting them in. Okay, so you guys, I have this on a pan. I'm going to put this under the broiler, and we're going to keep this until it's nice and brown. You can deep fry it if you want. I choose to put it in the broiler, okay? So this is going to go into the broiler, and then maybe for about good 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to flip it over as well, okay? So we're going to throw that into the broiler right now. Okay, so my meat is all done in the oven, and now I have the sauteing some peppers and onions in there, and then I'm going to fry some tomato paste. You're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of tomato paste. Stir that. Now we're going to add the liquid that boiled the goat. And then we're going to let it come up to a boil, and then we're going to add the meat to it. Okay. I'm going to throw it in. Throw it all in. I threw some carrots in there too while it was boiling. I'm going to let that simmer just a little. And throw some carrots and peppers on it again. Throw in the Scotch bonnet. We're going to add bell peppers to this. And we're going to stir. Do not break the Scotch bonnet, guys. Okay, we're just looking for the flavor of the Scotch bonnet, not the heat. And throw some onions. And this is it. Completely ready. I'm just waiting for my macaroni and cheese and my potato gratin in the oven. And they're just about ready too. And then we're going to plate this up. I have my rice and beans on the side. So we're going to plate it up, guys. You guys, I'm always so happy, but you know, it's always a pleasure for me to be cooking in the kitchen with you guys. And I'm just so happy that you guys could come along for the ride with me. You guys like, comment, and subscribe and comment. Let me know how you feel. Because goat meat is, you know, it honestly tastes like beef. Quite honestly, it tastes like beef. And it's much more healthier. So a lot of people who like the beef will always choose to eat goat meat instead of the beef because it's much healthier for you. Okay, so my sauce is done, and turn the fire off. You guys, I have my macaroni and cheese. I have my potato gratin in here, you know. It's still bubbling up. There's my sauce, and there's my rice. You guys, let me know if there's anything, my mac and cheese, how I make it. If you guys want to know how I prepared it, just comment below, and then I'll share the recipe, and I can make it if you guys want to see how I made it. And my potatoes au gratin over here, if you guys want to see how I made that. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see how I prepared that. And then you guys, just thank you so much for watching. Love you guys, and I hope you've been affected. Bye.